What if I told you that you don't need a big farm, you don't need expensive fertilizers, and you definitely don't need to keep buying seed potatoes again and again? With just one simple trick, you can grow potatoes at home almost endlessly and get a surprisingly big harvest from a small space. Most people plant potatoes once, harvest once, and that's it. But today I'm going to show you how to multiply your harvest using a method that encourages your plant to produce more potatoes from the same plant. Whether you have a small garden, a balcony, or just a few containers, this method works. And once you see how easy it is, you'll never grow potatoes the old way again. Let's start from the beginning. Choosing the right potatoes. The journey to unlimited potatoes starts with choosing the right seed potatoes. You can use store-bought potatoes, but make sure they are healthy and starting to sprout. Those small white or green sprouts are called AIs, and each eye can grow into a new plant. Choose firm potatoes without soft spots or rot. If the potato is large, you can cut it into pieces, making sure each piece has at least 2 healthy eyes. After cutting, let the pieces dry for 24 hours. This step is important because it prevents rotting after planting. If possible, use organic potatoes since some commercial potatoes are treated to stop sprouting. Healthy seed potatoes create strong plants. Strong plants mean more underground growth. This simple selection step decides how big your harvest will be later. Good planting always begins with good seeds. The one simple trick, hilling method. Now here's the secret. The one simple trick that gives you a bigger harvest. Hilling. Potatoes grow along buried stems. That means the more stem you cover with soil, the more potatoes the plant can produce. When your potato plant grows about 6 to 8 inches tall, gently add soil around the base of the plant. Cover the lower part of the stem, leaving only the top leaves visible. As the plant continues to grow, repeat this process every few weeks. Each time you hill, the buried stem develops more potatoes underground. This method multiplies your harvest without planting more plants. One plant, more layers, bigger harvest. This is the difference between average gardeners and smart gardeners. Preparing soil for maximum growth. Potatoes love loose, rich, well-draining soil. Since they grow underground, compact soil limits their size. Mix garden soil with compost or aged manure to make it soft and fertile. If your soil is heavy clay, add sand or cocoa peat to improve drainage. You can also grow potatoes directly on the ground without digging deeply. Just place the potato pieces on top of the soil and cover them with compost and straw. Loose soil allows potatoes to expand freely. The easier it is for roots to spread, the bigger your harvest will be. Good soil preparation reduces effort later and increases yield naturally. Soft soil equals big potatoes. Growing in containers for small spaces, you don't need a large garden to grow unlimited potatoes. Containers, buckets, or grow bags work perfectly. Choose a deep container with drainage holes. Start with a layer of soil, place your potato piece, and lightly cover it. As the plant grows, continue adding soil, just like the hilling method. This encourages vertical potato growth. Containers also make harvesting easier. Instead of digging, you simply empty the container and collect your potatoes. This method is ideal for balconies, rooftops, and small homes. Small space can still produce a big harvest when done correctly. Watering the right way for maximum potato size. Watering may look simple, but it directly affects how big your potatoes grow. Potatoes need consistent moisture, especially during the time when tubers are forming underground. However, too much water is one of the biggest mistakes gardeners make. The goal is to keep the soil slightly moist but never soggy. If water stays trapped in the soil, the potatoes can rot before you even see a harvest. On the other hand, if the soil becomes too dry, the plant slows down production and the potatoes stay small. A simple method is to check the top inch of soil with your finger. If it feels dry, it's time to water deeply. Deep watering encourages roots to grow downward, making the plant stronger and more productive. During flowering, potatoes need extra attention. This is when most of the tuber development happens underground. Consistent watering during this stage can significantly increase your final harvest. Adding mulch like straw or dry leaves helps retain moisture and keeps soil temperature stable. This reduces watering frequency and improves overall growth. Balanced watering is not about watering more, it's about watering smart. Feeding for bigger and healthier harvest potatoes are heavy feeders because they produce food underground. To get a big harvest, your plants need steady nutrition throughout the growing season. Compost is one of the best natural fertilizers you can use. It improves soil texture while slowly releasing nutrients. Adding compost every few weeks keeps the soil rich and productive. Potassium is especially important for potato growth. It supports tuber development and improves size. A small amount of wood ash mixed into the soil can boost potassium levels naturally. However, use it lightly because too much can change soil balance. Avoid overusing nitrogen-rich fertilizers. While nitrogen makes plants look green and leafy, too much of it reduces tuber production. The plant will focus on growing leaves instead of potatoes. Organic feeding methods not only improve your current harvest, but also make your soil healthier for future crops. Healthy soil produces stronger plants season after season. Feeding correctly shifts the plant's energy where you want it, underground. Harvesting without stopping production. One powerful way to make your potatoes feel endless is harvesting strategically instead of removing everything at once. After about 2 to 3 months, you can start harvesting baby potatoes. Gently move soil away from the base of the plant and remove only the larger tubers. Leave the smaller ones in place so they continue growing. This method allows multiple harvests from the same plant. Instead of waiting for one big harvest, you can enjoy fresh potatoes regularly. When the leaves begin turning yellow and dry completely, it means the plant has finished producing. At this stage, you can remove the entire plant and collect all remaining potatoes. Harvest carefully to avoid damaging tubers. Use your hands or a small tool and dig gently. Storing potatoes properly is also important. Keep them in a cool, dark, and dry place to prevent sprouting too quickly. Smart harvesting extends your supply and increases total yield from each plant. Replanting for a continuous cycle, the final step to growing unlimited potatoes is creating a simple replanting cycle. Instead of buying new seed potatoes every season, you save the best ones from your harvest. Choose healthy, disease-free potatoes that are medium-sized and firm. Allow them to sprout naturally in a cool, bright place. Once sprouts appear, they are ready for planting again. By replanting from your own harvest, you create a sustainable growing system. Over time, your soil becomes richer and your plants adapt better to your environment. This often results in stronger growth and improved yields. Crop rotation is important if you're planting in the ground. Avoid growing potatoes in the exact same soil every season to reduce disease risk. If using containers, refresh the soil with compost before replanting. This cycle, plant hill, harvest, save, and replant, keeps your potato supply going continuously. With one simple trick and smart planting, your home can produce potatoes season after season. Plant once, improve each cycle, and enjoy endless harvests.